ปีที่แล้วผมก็ไม่ได้จัดไทยแต่ว่า user group อีกเลยเพราะว่าทำหลายๆอย่างเรื่องงานด้วยพอดีปีนี้ก็โอเค I have to first thank you my boss for request date for this up okay my boss is a Thai request and he need to know everyone for the in the Thailand developer and for thank you my boss maybe he will open
ขอบคุณครับ
this live
Okay, well, thank you everybody for coming, and I'm really happy to have the first Java group here at Agoda. I thought I'd take just 2 minutes before I hand over to Bo, maybe just to talk a little bit about some of the technologies we're running here at Agoda, because I think the public perception of Agodas may be different from the reality. So, how many people think Agoda is employing open source technology in production right now? Like hands? If you think Agoda is using open source technology? Okay, one person. Within a production at Agoda, we're running Java applications, Scala applications. We're running Cassandra, we're running Hadoop clusters, we're running Kafka clusters, we're running Memcache clusters. We're investing very, very heavily in open source. And I think that some of the things that we've been doing recently with Cassandra and with Hadoop, Hive, Kafka, some of these are very, very innovative things, right? These are things that people across the world have not been able to do. So some of the APIs we have in production right now, we're currently running at, one of them we're running about 10,000 reads a second for one application. Another application is writing to a Cassandra database around 30,000 writes a second. Because of the scale we have, right? If you're Agoda, although it's not a very big website, we have a lot of traffic, right? So each day we have 5 million unique visitors. Trying to serve up that content to 5 million unique visitors every day, making sure it's very, very fast. It's quite challenging, and therefore that's why we must invest in technologies like Scala, like Cassandra, like Java, to allow us to kind of reach that kind of scale, right? As we're kind of getting a little bit more advanced in the machine learning space, we're employing a lot of algorithms to kind of help us make the right choices. So as we release mathematical models, we're actually doing a lot of work with machine learning as well. So. I thought it's a good opportunity here to kind of maybe introduce you guys into some of the technologies we're running here. I think most people are interested in distributed technology, in scale out, in redundant technology. This is what I find from the Java guys who tend to enjoy working with technologies like this. And now I let Bo continue with his session.
Some question.
Okay.
The front end is C#, right?
The front end currently is in .NET. There is historical reasons for that. Our back end is predominantly actually in Scala. It's not difficult to tell that the front end is in C#. The markup is not nice. Right, I think if you go to some of the pages, the markup needs work. I think as we move forward with .NET 5, which is open source and we'll be running that on Linux boxes, I think we'll be able to get some of the advantage of C#, because C# as a language is actually quite nice. The unfortunate thing is it runs on a Windows box, right? So, if we can get the language features of C#, like lambda expressions, anonymous methods, this kind of thing, but have that running on Linux boxes, I think that'd be very advantageous for us. But yeah, with the back end, we have a fairly heavy back end and a relatively light front end. It's mostly Scala now. Any more questions that I didn't ask? Okay, cool. Then I'll let Bob continue. Thanks.
Thank you ไปละ
ภาษาไทยก็ได้
อีกคนละประมาณ20 บาทเราจะ
อะไรไหม
เราจะรอไหมหรือเราจะไปเลย
ไปเลยวะ
อ่ะ
หรือรอหรือไปเลย
40 26อ่ะ
เอ้าแกมผมว่าโอเคนะ
โอเคไหมสตาร์ทเลยนะสตาร์ทเรียงตามลำดับเลยไหมพี่ปุ้ยคนแรกเลยครับ 10 นาที
เขาเตรียมอยู่บ้าง
ฮะเอ้าเดี๋ยวเปิดให้ครับ เดี๋ยวคร่าวๆอีกรอบนึงย้ำคือจริงๆอยากทำเป็นชักฉากไปเลย แต่รู้สึกว่า 5 นาทีนี่โหดคอนเซ็ปต์คือขายอะไรยังไงอย่างเงี้ยขายของที่คุณจะพูดเนี่ยให้น่าสนใจใน10 นาทีใช้น้อยกว่าก็ได้นะครับ เราจะได้ไม่ดึกเกินเผื่อเราไปกินเบียร์ต่อ
ผมมาเรื่องงานหลังเองโอเคครับเปิดบอสเปิดตัวเลยปะ
นนท์ว่า เรามีคนจากเท่าไหร่นะซันฟานหรือซีแอตเทิลนะเรื่องไงอ้าว
ได้มีไหมคอมคุยกันได้
ได้ยินครับผม ไปด้านนั้นเดี๋ยวผมจะสวิตช์จอกลับไปวันนี้ใช้นี่เลื่อนระบบการจ่ายเด็กมันก็ได้มี
เอาความผมต้องมี
ล็อกแค่ช่วยผมสร้างภาพนิดนึง
หลบได้ครับ เริ่มหลบได้ครับ